All right, so day one of PAX East Gamer Jesters here.
Yeah, Thursday, February 27th.
Yeah, what a day it was to end. My God, let's talk about the highs and the lows and just everything. All right, first, we just want to talk about the big one. Get it right out of the way.
We could. I mean, flip this around and we can already see what we have we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, if you look behind me here, this is everything on the floor behind me. I mean, it's much bigger than that, of course. That is like what we are live behind me. It's everything. It's just
PAX East 2020.
yeah, and get this back into focus here. So I want to talk about the big one, the Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, so we literally just finished before we make this
Oh, yeah.
video. It's the final thing we got done before our day.
Yeah, everything was closed out, and well, let's just talk about it. Thoughts, you know?
So I think this is your first time actually with the Final
This is
Fantasy
actually, yes, I'm only loosely familiar with it. I haven't played a lot of, I mean, I haven't really played any of it to be, you know, I've played some of the side games, but that's about it. Like some of the Chocobo dungeons and
the ones that everyone else ignores and avoids.
yes, the one I was like, because it was on the Wii, and I'm like, this looks fun. It's 99 cents or whatever it was on discount.
I think your opinion here is biggest. What did you think of it? Finally playing it.
I loved it, actually. I was really surprised. I mean, at least with this version, it was very, I don't want to say it was too hands-holdy, but at least it told you what the hell to do. So for someone being completely new to the series, that was a huge, huge plus, because I was like, dude, what the hell am I doing? And what's up, James? And yeah, so for me, it was great. It kind of reminded, a lot of the combat, we were talking about this, how on the actual game you could switch between a hack and slash and the first person. Help me out here.
Between the two people?
Or hack and slash,
turn-based.
turn-based. Yes, I know I'm saying first person. So you can switch between those two, but then the one we played, we were not able to do that. But I think that's just the limitation of it, because they want to show you the new way.
Yeah, the
and that's what they're
intent
pushing.
right in the battle.
Yeah, and it was definitely fun. It was. It reminds me a lot of. I don't know if you'll agree, but it gives me a lot of a Devil May Cry feel, especially with the dodging and the whole. I mean, you may not see it that way, but like I
can see somewhat the hack and slash feel like that, but it's a little dry.
I mean, way different story-wise and everything, of course. But you know, I feel like Cloud and Dante could be like fucking awesome too.
There are some fan things where they go at it.
I'm sure there are.
Combat wise.
So it was good. It was good. Keep it PG, man. Keep it PG.
But I really enjoyed that going through the actual story mode.
I'm sorry. It's one of those. Yeah, the story.
It's live, but at PAX we got people. But I lost my train of thought now. I like
the story mode.
The demo kept it. They showed you right at the very beginning the Mako reactor you're going through and taking down the first big boss, the biggest boss, the one they're showing off in all the trailers. You finally got to go through that. And I like how they keep it based to the story. They keep Cloud's attitude the same.
But I say,
The combat is amazing. I love it. It's so fluid. It's like you can really quickly switch between characters, jump in, shoot spells.
and I surprisingly really like Barrett. I didn't think Barrett. Okay, I was like, got the names wrong here. I was surprisingly like, at first I was like, first impression, I don't know.
See, he even grows up even more. You didn't even get to his character build yet after that. This is still where he's kind of like the jerk guy, but I like Barrett.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked. So that was one of the hardest games to get into today, because it was a ticket system that you had to really be there for. You had to be there first thing in the morning to go grab your ticket, and we were given the almost 5 o'clock time slot. So that was like, if we didn't get there as early as we did, yeah,
right there.
well, we may not have even gotten into that slot. So there was that. And aside from that, we didn't get to. Of course, a lot of people backed out. Sony backed out, so
Second biggest game I was looking forward to. The Last of Us 2 demo.
They backed
Didn't
out.
get that.
Capcom backed out. I don't know what they were showing or what they had planned to show on the floor.
They were probably going to show off Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Okay, yeah, that would have been a big one. That would have been really huge. We could not get into Animal Crossing Nintendo. That was
Tomorrow, we can still try again.
We'll have maybe an update for you, but that was really hard to get into. And Other than that, yeah, the whole day was phenomenally fun. It was a lot of indie games. I played a couple in my handful. I had my first experience with VR, and I felt so stupid for a minute, especially because I spent half the game. There was this game where he plays a radio DJ, but I spent half the game just throwing darts. I literally, for 5 minutes straight, was playing darts, and I was ignoring this caller who was like threatening to kill himself on the air. And I don't know. I'm like, darts, man. Distracted.
Are you there? Are you even listening to me?
But yeah, so that was, there's a couple highlights. I mean, we played a lot of
Tomato racing.
Yeah, we played Beach Buggy Racing 2, which I did not know there was a sequel to the first one. I also played some sort of other racing game. I can't remember what it was called, Dangerous Driving or something like that. Then there was Who's Your Daddy. There's the weird thing though, is a lot of these games. I don't know if this is this like these people use these as like a testing period to get the general public feel, because some of them are a buggy mess.
This is where actually probably for next year I might be doing too. It's for mini game devs like myself. I make indie games on my own, and then they come here, they get a booth, they set up, and then they show off, so people will get their game will get noticed and they'll buy it. There's people actually handing out flyers for their games. That's a good idea. I might be doing that next year.
Yeah, that's possibly doable. Yeah, overall, I had a good. There's still stuff we just were walking this floor to find a place to do this video. We're like, there's a whole nother section. There's a freaking renter own gaming system room. Like, we didn't know any of this.
My favorite, beanbag lounge area.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be napping tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we'll need it. But yeah, so day one, it was a lot. This was the day to get. This was if you guys were coming. This was the day to play the big titles. So today, tomorrow. Other than that, you are gone. You are gone.
With the huge crowd that was here today, it'll be even bigger tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that Saturday is going to be a hot mess. So, but I mean, realistically, you could get everything done in 2 days if you really, maybe even one if you're planning right. But
yeah, pretty much. You can do it in 1 day if you rush it on Thursday.
Well, or if you're not doing panels, but we went to a couple of panels. We went to Gearbox. I did.
Make some news here.
Someone got engaged.
Yeah, that happens in pretty much every live panel.
And that was totally spur of the moment. It was not planned at all.
Even though the person on stage had it totally scripted for the whole thing.
It was like, oh, I am shocked. Oh, what? What else did Gearbox? They announced.
They announced Godfall, which will be coming out holiday 2020.
Yeah, which was revealed at the Game Awards.
Yeah, the first game from Gearbox will be on the PS5 coming out. And
we saw more footage. Well, not more footage, but we saw a little.
No, we saw a little trailer and there was a little gameplay to it.
So it gave us a little bit more of more of a solid release date than just, PS5.
Yeah.
So,
and at PAX West last year, they showed off Homeworld 3, which is going to be their next kind of like slashing, looting kind of game. And that is also getting a mobile game for it coming out. Actually, they showed off a trailer for. They didn't show the trailer for Homeworld, but
they tried to show the trailer.
So yeah,
technical difficulties, man. Technical difficulties.
But instead, they showed us the mobile version, and it actually looks pretty good for a mobile game.
And Boulder's Gate 3 was supposed to. Boulder's Gate has had a huge reveal today, but that was jam packed. I didn't know Boulder's Gate had that big of a following.
Oh, it's huge! It's huge.
I thought that was more like a low key kind of.
No, it had a huge.
I thought it was like a cult following, like where people were like, "Oh, this is an amazing game," but like the masses weren't into it. But it was like more the hardcore fandom. But I was proven wrong today with that one.
Yeah, the stage panel itself filled up completely. When we got there, they said, we can't let you in, it's filled.
They're like, yeah, but you can watch it on Twitch.
There's people in the corner just watching it right up on the stream.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. And then, so a couple more panels we got going on this week. We have, what do we have?
Well, tomorrow, the first thing we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to try to get in the Animal Crossing, and we're going to try to get in the Boulder's Gate demo. And the Boulder's Gate demo is completely filled up today, so we can't get in. So tomorrow we're going to try to jump into that.
I remember 2 panels from, I know Up, Down, Down is doing their, Xavier Woods from WWE is doing his panel tomorrow at noon. So that might be more popular than I think it will be. And then I don't know. I think Platinum Games has a panel tomorrow, or it might be Saturday. I got to double check. I think that's at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And so they're talking about, of course, the wonderful 101 being now ported from the Wii U to the Switch to the PS4 to the Xbox One to the Stadia, probably. And then maybe Bayonetta 3's surprise reveal.
That would be good news.
I'm
There was a lot pending around it.
So, I don't know. It'll be very interesting to see how it goes. But that was pretty much day one. And maybe we're going to try to go to one of the after parties this weekend and see how that all goes.
Maybe we'll get some streaming on there. But until then, this is day one. If you watch us tomorrow live, we will be streaming throughout the day, showing off all the things that the games are playing, the demos we're in,
I have
just the panel.
a ton of footage took a ton of footage on my camcorder, so we have a lot of that to upload. It's going to be, I'm going to try to do it in like maybe a 5-minute music video, or it's not a music video, but you know what I mean, like a 5-minute recap.
Like a montage video.
Yeah, montage, there's a good word for it. But yeah, we're signing out, and we will see you all
Tomorrow.